Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Viking, of course, and today let's talk about Zack Snyder's comments about hashtag restore the Snyderverse and this new campaign from fans. Look, I love Zack Snyder, one of my favorite directors of all time, and I loved Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I would love to see the expansion of this universe. The Snyderverse, as fans call it, Justice League 2, Tree, Batfleck, Joe Manganiello, Jared Leto, all these characters and actors coming back into the DC world because that's what excited us years ago. But we have to take into consideration how Zack Snyder feels and what he's doing going forward, especially with Netflix. He's building a universe at Netflix, or universes at Netflix. Rebel Moon, Army of the Dead, the prequels, the anime, the animation, and what else is on the horizon for Zack Snyder. And he seems to be happy at Netflix, and he was not happy at Warner Brothers. Even when he went back to do additional photography for Zack Snyder's Justice League, they gave him shit. Zack Snyder was doing an interview with Inverse, and he was asked about the Snyder verse. At this point, do you consider the Snyderverse to be the DC movies of this army universe that you're developing now? And Zack Snyder said, I would hope that anything Snyderversian is whatever we're doing as original IP. The DC universe is something that's very close to my heart and something I spent a lot of time developing and thinking about. So I love it. But where I am right now is within the Rebel Moon of it all and the Army of the Dead of it all. They're very much consuming our creative output. Hopefully, just anything that we're doing that's original and cool would fit into that category. So basically, Zack Snyder, the man that we all talk about when it comes to hashtag restore the Snyderverse, says that his Snyderverse isn't Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Zack Snyder's Justice League, Justice League 2. It's his original ideas, the stuff he's doing at Netflix right now, Rebel Moon, Army of the Dead, those original universes that he has built up, he has constructed. That's his Snyderverse, not the DC stuff that's owned by Warner Brothers. Now, Ann Sarnoff, the CEO of Warner Brothers, famously is known for issuing an article a few days after the Snyder Cut came out, basically saying, yeah, that was nice, but we're done. Let's move on to the future. And that was bad buzz from her because the fans were so happy that Warner Brothers greenlit Zack Snyder's Justice League, and then she comes out and says, that's the end of that, no more. She was asked recently, hashtag restore the Snyderverse, what's your reaction to this new campaign? And she says, I appreciate that they love Zack's work, and we are very thankful for his many contributions to DC. We're just so happy that he could bring his cut of Justice League to life, because that wasn't in the plan until about a year ago. With that comes the completion of his trilogy. We're very happy. So that's basically her saying, you're not getting a Justice League 2 or a 3, no matter how much you ask for it. Now, Discovery is taking over Warner Brothers next year, and hopefully these toxic executives that hate Zack Snyder are pushed out. But Hollywood is a very corrupt political place. You never know who Ann Sarnoff has as a friend, or Toby Emmerich. Zaslav could come in and like these people and keep them around, and that's the end of Zack Snyder's chances of coming back for DC movies, maybe ever, because the man will get older and he will like working with Netflix. But they don't like Zack Snyder, and that's just simple. But Zack Snyder is happy at Netflix, and I say it's Warner Brothers' fault, and it's their loss. They have ruptured a lot of the fans. They really have, because Ann Sarnoff coming out when the Snyder Cut came out to say, that's the end of it, hope you're happy now, we're moving on with our Batmans, our Black Adams, our Flash movies, which is okay, I don't mind it, I'm excited for those as well, but to shut down the fans like that, who are willing to give you money, is bad business from Ann Sarnoff, and one of the reasons why Discovery is coming in to take over Warner Brothers next year. And after reading Zack's comments and Ann Sarnoff's comments, I tweeted this. Now, you may disagree, you may agree, just be respectful about it. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse was never pinpoint. What does it mean? Hashtag release the Snyder Cut showed we wanted that specific thing. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Telling Warner Brothers to restore 5, 10, 15 projects? Never going to happen. One success at a time. If you want to keep asking, ask for hashtag Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. Because what does hashtag restore the Snyderverse mean, guys? It means about 20 different projects that Warner Brothers will never greenlight. Zack Snyder's Justice League was a success, so then the next thing you ask for has to be pinpoint. It has to be accurate. It has to be one thing. And maybe that's the air cut. That's okay. Hashtag release the air cut then. But if you really want Zack Snyder to return, you can't say hashtag restore the Snyderverse, restore 20 projects. You have to be specific, and Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 is very specific. But Zack Snyder ain't going back to DC anytime soon, guys. He is stuck at Netflix doing amazing work. It's going to keep him going for the next 4 to 5 years or more. I also said I'd love nothing more to see Zack Snyder's Justice League 2, and maybe at some point we will. But the man is enjoying life at Netflix with so many projects I'm really excited about, which he calls his Snyderverse. Warner Bros. Don't want him and they don't deserve his talent. Nolan and Snyder both left for good reasons. Hashtag Restore the Snyderverse isn't the definition of Justice League 2, 3 and spin-offs. According to Zack Snyder, the Snyderverse is his original IPs, Army of the Dead, Rebel Moon. Probably time to move on from that hashtag if that's how the man feels. Not the cause, but the definition of it, a new beginning. And some people took that comment a little bit wrong. They thought I meant move on from hashtag Restore the Snyderverse. That's not what I meant at all. What I mean is, if we want the expansion of Zack Snyder's Justice League, then you have to ask for that, not 20 different projects at once. That's a lot to ask for. Zack Snyder's Justice League was a success. If the next cause is the Ayer cut, then let that be that. Or Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. But that hashtag Restore the Snyderverse, it doesn't sit right with Zack Snyder in a way, because his Snyderverse is Army of the Dead, Rebel Moon, what he's doing at Netflix. His original IPs is his Snyderverse, not... Because it's interesting, because the Snyderverse, hashtag Restore the Snyderverse, is not Zack Snyder's original IPs. It's DC's, it's Warner Bros. I think that's what Zack doesn't like about it. He likes that his Snyderverse is his original ideas, not somebody else's. At the end of the day, that's what Zack Snyder wants to call it, the Snyderverse, not hashtag Restore the Snyderverse. Let's ask Netflix for hashtag Restore the Snyderverse, and they will point at Rebel Moon, Army of the Dead, the anime, the animation, the prequels, and say, there you go, already. So that's kind of the difference between Warner Bros. And Netflix. Netflix listen to their fan base and they respect Zack Snyder. He's appreciated, he's loved, and we get to see 100% unfiltered, uncut Zack Snyder content probably every single year. And just this year on Netflix, we've got 2 movies. That's amazing, guys. That really, really is. But maybe you agree, maybe you disagree with me, maybe you agree with Zack Snyder, disagree with Zack Snyder. Let me know below. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. But what's your thoughts on Zack Snyder's thoughts on what the Snyderverse is to him? It's not Man of Steel. It's not Batman v Superman. It's not Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, Zack Snyder's Justice League. The Snyderverse is his original ideas on Netflix, and the DC Universe is owned by DC and Warner Bros. Guys, thanks for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. Come follow me on all the social medias at Movies That Matter for all this movie, TV news, my general thoughts, and all that good stuff. And of course, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.